All right. Kind of a major road we're starting off on, which is fine. This is near the parking area where the AT crosses over. You have to road walk to get across the bridge to go southbound from here. And you cross, I think that's the Shenandoah. So this is the way to walk into the town of Harpers Ferry that we're now doing. And yeah, so hey, welcome to Chase Life. Thanks for your support. This is day 40, and we are entering Harpers Ferry. We're gonna see a couple cool things, and then we end up at some gap somewhere. Probably about a, I don't know, 12 to 14 mile day, I don't remember. But yeah, love the weather. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely great temperatures. Quite a change from what we've been experiencing in the south. Just a beautiful day. Real happy to be in West Virginia. So we're going to be crossing over into Maryland in less than a mile. And I wasn't sure if I should bring bottles to toast. Not sure what that is. It reminds me of star jasmine just based on the smell. It has a very good fragrance. This is called Jefferson Rock. Woo, look at the view here. Oh, nice. It's kind of cool on a weekday morning to not have to deal with crowds. So there's the bridge in the distance that we will walk back across when we are southbound, I think. And there's the bridge in the distance that we walk northbound across to go over to that side of the C&O Canal, which we'll walk along. But right now we're at the Jefferson Rock. And yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, from Jefferson Rock, you see a view of the Potomac and the bridge. So now we've reached the ruins. I was just telling Buzz that one thing that's kind of odd, and I've actually heard other YouTubers say the same thing, is if you follow YouTubers that do the AT, you recognize all these sites, and it's kind of a weird thing when you're actually there. You're like, oh, I know this place, but I've never been here, and here I am. So these are the ruins. All right, we're approaching, these steps are actually kind of well known. So, yeah, they're made out of the rock. But check them out. It's kind of funny, there was a sign saying steps may be uneven. I can tell you, coming here on a weekday in early morning at 9 o'clock or just after 9 a.m., this town is a much different place and a much more enjoyable place for me compared to coming here on a 5 p.m. on a weekend night where it was just, you couldn't hardly turn around people. So, this is the old historic yay. Alright. This is the old historic buildings in the historic part of downtown. We're not walking up there, but it's really cool. A little bit up the street, quite a ways up the street, is the Appalachian Trail Conservancy that we were at yesterday. And yeah.
We go down that way, you can see the blaze over there.
Yeah. These old roads. All right, another blaze on a lamppost, followed by one across the way there before the street with a right turn signal. What a cool old town. Cool old town. Alright, so that's the Shenandoah River.
No, this is the Potomac.
Where it meets, that's
Oh, this is where it meets, okay.
that's the Shenandoah. That's the Potomac. And that bridge is where we're going next. And then we're going to be up on the top of that, which is Weverton Cliffs. As you see some little teeny people way up there. Alright. It's a pretty cool video with a perspective. We're now walking on the footbridge, which is part of the railroad bridge across the Potomac. Again, that's where the Shenandoah, mighty Shenandoah River comes in and meets up with the Potomac and becomes one. So this is a pretty long walk on the AT, which is actually the C&O Canal. And there was actual locks that ran along the river. And you can see these were where the canal was. And now it's a long road. So pretty easy walk, of course. I know it's clogging with this weed, but it's there's kind of a beauty in the green contrast against the wall in the background and the plants. It's kind of cool. Alright, so we reached this intersection where we turn right. We see blazes here. Look, we're approaching a busy road. So we left the C&O Canal and ended up back into a little forested path, which is nice because now we don't have to dodge bikes and stuff. But we're never far from the sound of vehicles, and it's just part of it. So yeah, we're going to be going under this pretty large bridge. Actually kind of cool. We'll be inspecting America's infrastructure while we're here. I wonder if this is designed to allow movement. It looks like it. All right. So I'll interrupt your chips.
Sure.
Tell me a bit about yourself. Who are you? Where you from? What's going on?
My trail name's Canada Dry. I'm from Alberta, Canada, in case the name didn't give it away. I started February 27th. I am through hiking the Appalachian Trail northbound.
All right.
So,
And we're presently just north of Harpers Ferry
yep.
in Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you getting from the trail?
To lose my mind but find my soul.
Yes. Awesome. All right, we're back on trail after our lunch and heading up to the cliffs. This is the way to the little blue blaze to Weverton Cliffs. Pretty short, not too bad. We'll see what Weverton Cliffs is all about. All right, right at the edge.
Back door entrance.
Wow, this is the Edward P. Garvey shelter here in Maryland. And you can actually walk up to a loft area on the back. And that's pretty impressive. I don't know if anybody's here. No? Whoa, look at this. So that's the only way up to the shelter is in the back door stairway. I kind of like that. Look how they did the AT symbol. Wow, this is really nice. Look at the logbook case, custom made out of wood. Varnished floors.
Even tells you how far it is to the next set of shelters.
Wow, this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. One of the nicest shelters I've ever seen. And check out this fire pit with a hinged grill and really nice benches. W. Caterham. That's cool. What else we got? There's a food box. Or what we also call as a bear box. Cool. Blue blazes down to a spring. Spring 0.4 miles. Glad I don't need that. So there's obviously a privy. In case it wasn't obvious, there's a sign saying privy. And private. But check that out. Look down there. There's actually like a big picnic table and probably tent areas. Oh, pretty impressive. I really like this place. That's cool. We're not staying here, but if I did, yay. All right, we are getting near the end of this hike today. We're approaching a thing called ruins, and then Gath's empty tomb, and then our parking spot. It's been pretty easy, if rocky, but a pretty easy path since we left Weverton Cliffs. We put in a total since the bridge of like 12.5 miles. So that's actually quite a few miles today. Wow.
Good night, Gath.
Gath's empty tomb mutely symbolizes the uncertainties of life, fame, and fortune, and the certainty of death.
Be sure to get the inscription up above.
Good night, Gath. Wow. That's trippy. All right, so we're celebrating going from West Virginia to Maryland and crossing 2 borders, and we are now in Maryland. We could have toasted at 9 a.m., but this is probably a better idea. So, cheers.